Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boo, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it fly out there.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Wyatt Langford leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 640.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Up next for the Rangers, Ezekiel Duran. First pitch misses. And the right-hander deals.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Nice grab. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And Siggy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Seager launched a homer in his most recent game.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Foul ball there.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And that one fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
John Birdie in the box here lets that one go for a ball. deGrom, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Now a fly ball to right center. Langford sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike one. Tucker with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Next offering is fouled back.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one missed. That just misses, and the count's full.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. New inning getting started, and now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Brown back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And Jock Peterson stands in. Off the plate inside. Ball one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground. Horner on to first.
He's out.
And Peterson retired.
Batting 6, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Kyle Higashioka. That one catches the corner for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Curve
One
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Rangers go down quickly there. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In half up to hit. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. No score here in the 2nd. Strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. One down, base is empty. Nasty pitch right there. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. There's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Michael Busch in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses, and 1-1. Line drive caught. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here at Wrigley Field, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Josh Young.
6, Josh
Young, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Horner got him on the off-balance throw. 1 up, 1 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Elly is kept in check with the K.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that turns the lineup over.
now batting, the center fielder, Wyatt.
So next to hit for
Langford.
Texas, Wyatt Langford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's outside. And that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball out to left field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And the first offering is not close. Swanson working through some struggles lately. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. And that's way high. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Stays alive. And a slider misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ezekiel Duran. And that's in the dirt. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And now 1 and 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That to right. Tucker makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Here comes Corey Seager. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. 4th inning underway, no score. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now Jake Berger grounded out to short in his first trip. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped right center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Onto the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And another ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Corner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The Cubbies yet to pick up a hit here.
Ball, that's out.
DeGrom checks the runner. Corner back in on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
That's a really good take.
Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting into chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, one out. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one outside. And now it's even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Brown back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Grounded out his first time. And that's through there for a strike. That's in there. 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
You know, these Cubs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Two down. And downstairs. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-0.
And the runner holds. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Semien.
That's an out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double
That's
play.
it.
That was a
Number
thing of beauty from start to
Yeah.
finish.
Maya.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Just
That's
off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. Center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. No score. And we're back. Top 6. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a foul ball. That one to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
next
out
for
of
the
the air.
Rangers,
Lets
the
the
second
defense work
baseman,
behind him with another
Marcus
ground ball. Good
Semien.
execution.
Here is Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single so far. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. 1 down, base is empty. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Misses. 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Semien waits. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Curve in the dirt. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Langford measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Ouch, that one drilled him. And he's out on the tag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Base knock center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. So here's Horner now. He is struck out and he is walked. Just missed. The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. And that one clips the corner. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sean Armstrong appears to be getting loose. Webb warming up as well. Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Misses, and the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the ground, 2 ball. In there, he's safe.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, John Birdie.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. First and second, no outs. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. Both 2 in this one. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. And fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That ball right there landed in what they called a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and second here, no outs. Ripped to right, base hit. Horner flies around third. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's towards center. Langford settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
The left fielder,
and next
8,
for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. 6 innings in the books, and there will be no no-hitter. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Porter Hodge. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That one felt good. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
One out, base is empty. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. And that's
Ball
downstairs. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Jock.
Here is Jock Peterson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that misses.
Outside.
And that is ball one. Peterson just got a piece of it.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Got him swinging. The Rangers do get one back on the long ball. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 7th, Swanson digs in.
Dansby. Swanson.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Two outs, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. 1 for 2.
Armstrong.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a big swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That misses the zone. 1-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. That one almost got him.
2-1.
you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here. Third home run of the season. It's 3-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's down and in. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, Adolis Garcia. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. On the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Next up for Texas, Marcus Semien. And that one is inside ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here comes the
Wyatt
manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 43 won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Ryan Presley. This is his 5th appearance of the
now
year.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 55, Ryan Presley.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
On the ground, out to short. In time to Bush, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jacob Webb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Number
pitches out of him
71.
right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nico Horner
Leading up
will come
for
up
the
to him.
Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Corner.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Garcia getting ready to go. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bouncer to Young. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. John Birdie at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Just missed. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Peterson takes it in for the out.
30,
2 down.
Kyle
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah. 0-1. Aye.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Just missed. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. And Seager is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 in this one. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I don't want to put the cream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pelican bees. A little ticky little thick thing, keep it better. Feel like she shot you with Adidas. Ever since you're young, I've been a leader. Another pet of allegiance. Kid to the public.
I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta